Oh, okay. Oh, no, sit there.
Come on, be good.
Sit. Sit.
By the way, I absolutely love that there's been no acknowledgement.
Of who? You or the dog? that's very passive aggressive, man. So, hello.
Absolutely no one bowed.
So nice
just
to
want to be
see
really
you.
clear.
No one threw you.
Now that Venom: The Last Dance is finally out, we are going to see supposedly the last moments between Eddie Brock and Venom, although some are almost certain we would see them again.
When Eddie Brock transforms into Venom, his head opens up wide, his tongue hangs out. Where does Eddie's head go? Seriously, where the hell is his head? Well, I always imagined that he was like in a little embryonic sac, so he can breathe inside Venom, like a baby.
Like a little baby.
Yeah. Because he's always so muffled when you.
As the rumors continue to circulate, today we wanted to stop and look back at just how funny Tom Hardy is.
I ask a lot of actors what actor they're mistaken for. 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗀𝗃. He told me he's been mistaken for you, for Tom Hardy.
Well, I take that as a compliment. He's super talented, you know. Okay, cool.
You'll take it?
And fun fact about him, of course we know the story of Max the dog he was given as a teenager. When he passed in 2011, his name was an honor to the original Mad Max film.
In Eddie's body, since Venom could see his liver, I assume he's literally just in all his organs, but not necessarily attached to them.
I've always thought he just shrinks and he's like
a little
Eddie.
little person inside him, just walking around like through all of his veins and capillaries.
But before we get into more of these moments, today's trivia question: what contest did he win that landed him a role in television? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around till the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Yeah, he's generous, so there's no obstacles, no obfuscation between the energy. It's like there's an alignment of what do you want to do and achieve today. And it's like, I'd like to do this. Well, let's get it done, you know? And then I realized, you know, he's like 15 years or something, 20 years younger than me. So I just feel old. and, you know, and that's like, okay, well, of course I'm getting old.
During the promotion of this film, the cast sit down and teases which animals they put in the film, which brought up a laugh or two.
This one for me was like, we're going big or we're going home. Like we are doing everything in this Venom movie. So it wasn't just one thing, but it was literally like, you know, I really wanted to do a massive underwater sequence that had never been done before. Mainly because I could just put Tom in a tank for 2 weeks.
At this point, the Venom franchise is what it is. Ask most fans, and they'd say it should have picked up with Eddie Brock after clashing with Spider-Man for an R-rated series of movies about him serving as San Francisco's lethal protector.
I don't know.
That was a
where
one
it
idea.
It was.
Everything else is mine, but that one I admit.
You'll give that one to me.
Well, it was the best one. Everything else is just a B+. But mine.
I remember giving it to
My
him,
B+.
though. I remember giving him the scene and just getting like this bombardment of crying, laughing.
At one point, we learned how Tom Hardy learned how to dance for that scene.
We wanted to send him out having had a great time with.
And he's good at dancing as well.
They're so tightly choreographed.
Where did he pick those moves up?
Yeah.
Absolutely zero interest in social symbolic order or etiquette or morals, and just wants to do whatever it wants to do. And you apply that to a human being who thinks that's an absolute disaster and doesn't want anything to do with it.
And he and 𝗪𝗁𝗃𝗀𝗃 talked more about his character in Venom and the dancing.
It's all in the details, you know, like if life isn't hard enough anyway for him, why not like give him footwear that just it's not sustainable. It doesn't stick around long enough to like support you.
I just like messing with him.
We wanted to promote Brock's Crocs. That's what it's all about.
Over the course of this promotional tour, Tom Hardy has been known to make random jokes here and there, and the unpredictability of it just makes it that much more funny.
It says scribe, doesn't it? What's it like, Kelly, writing and directing you, mate, and getting to see him play both these characters?
I don't know, there's just a sort of mind meld where we really understand each other. I know also how brilliant he is and how far you can stretch him.
I'm also one of the only people that can read her handwriting.
As he exits the trilogy of this film franchise, the next place we can see him is in another film in post-production as of now called Havoc.
You know, I really liked The Predator was so good. We need a Predator. We need to just like hark back to we love the 80s in some aspects, you know. There's a nostalgic reference point a lot to in her work, isn't there, to retro.
Yes.
So we go, but not retro
deep back like the 60s, which would be retro to me because I'm 47.
With reviews coming out now, fans are sure to be the reasons to expand this Venom universe, bringing in new characters like 𝗃𝗏𝗏 and Spider-Man in the same picture.
Everything in the kitchen sink that we wanted to do, the time allocated in this movie, this is the purest version of Kelly and I together. Like, it's offering a harvest of optionality within the wheelhouse of a character, and the aperture that we chose to come through and the tone we chose to set and to build on.
Marvel said that while The Last Dance concludes with the story arc of Eddie Brock and Venom, it sets up the character 𝗃𝗏𝗏 for future appearances within the SSU and is the beginning of the character's story.
The dance sequence came from, our bonkers brains. Really wanted to do something special with Mrs. Chen because she's such a fan favorite, and wanted to get her out of that shop and into, a nice sequin dress. And I just really thought it would be funny to see Venom dancing.
While the film was intended as the conclusion of the Venom trilogy, Hardy expressed interest in reprising his role in the future and having his character cross over with Spider-Man, saying never say never.
That was his idea,
humble contribution. Anything that you find difficult and laborious to work with.
That was me.
This is like, when it's a skill.
Exactly.
I don't have. But if you're enjoying it, that will probably be something that I've done.
Your ideas. If you enjoy it, it was your idea.
You shot, though. You shot.
I just made it look good. It's there.
Since they've already introduced this twice, they have to do it at some point. Venom: The Last Dance is billed as Tom Hardy's final Venom movie, though rumors continue to swirl that he'll either be back for Spider-Man 4 or some sort of Sony-produced team-up project with 𝗃𝗏𝗏 as the big bad.
I don't know, Kelly, what would you say as somebody who helps? Somebody who helps me.
The great thing about writing Venom is that he can say anything and do anything, so you can kind of unleash your inner beast, as it were.
And it has to be good material, doesn't it?
It does have to,
it has to be the best material. Otherwise it just isn't. And sometimes.
Tom Hardy was actually asked this, to which he responded, "Oh yeah," the actor replied before 𝗃𝗏𝗄𝗃 chimed in to say, "We're desperate to do that. Desperate."
No, actually, that wasn't. That was Kelly's idea. But it's a fantastic idea, so I will claim it. Yeah. Done. So that obviously was another one of my fantastic ideas. But again, wasn't difficult to come up with. And I taught everybody what they were doing.
You taught the dogs.
Yeah.
All their moves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hardy added, "We've already got that. We've envisioned that on Venom 2. We're already there. We're quick as well. It's like we've got 4 or 5 movies already on the side in different tones with multiple characters."
Mad, fashion, or whatever.
Yeah. And without giving away spoilers, at one point you get peed on. And then you jump into a very nice suit.
I do. See, which just goes to show, doesn't it? Not everybody that pees on you is your enemy. Not everybody who pulls you out the pee is your friend.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, technically, Tom Hardy's on-screen debut came in 1998 when he took part in a modeling contest on the British morning show The Big Breakfast.
And is there still a place for Eddie Brock in Sony's Marvel universe?
Excuse me.
This is the last Eddie Venom movie. It is The Last Dance.
They got rid of me. I don't want him anymore.
This was always going to be a 3-movie arc. And this is where it ends for Eddie and Venom.
But we wanted to turn this around to you guys. What do you think about all this, and which moment was your favorite?
There's a micro and a macro argument and problem, and this is a complex spilling of I suppose my own mental health, thrown out there to play with, like big crayons and paints and pastel colors and
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on for more videos just like this.
Yeah, filtered through a lot of visual effects. Primarily. But that's healthy, right? I guess I do love myself in some aspects. So many people spend the time on a side of a mountain or going through Penguin self-help books to find love for themselves. I just vicariously found out through the course of this trilogy that I might love myself.
That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye guys.
And Toby, I'm 30 years probably. Outside, it's done. It's done. I can no longer. I'll be an eternal child in me always, of course. But it's ridiculous to think I want to stay forever young. This is the next gen. And that's the next gen.
Yeah, it's one thing to see one more gen. You see two more gens in front of you.
And there's going to be another one.